What's up guys, my name is Ace, and welcome back to Maps Exposed. This is the series where I cover all of the lines of sight, wall runs, as well as any other secret spots that I know of on every map in Infinite Warfare. In today's episode, we're going to be covering Terminal. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so let's start off over towards the A side of the map back here where these spawns are. Oftentimes you will get spawn trapped back here. So one little way to break out of here, at least use as a check spot, if you have enemies that are pushing through there or trying to push you back into your spawn from there, you can come up right on this area right here and just have a look over top, and there you go. You've got great cover to challenge there. Keep in mind, this isn't a spot that you want to just be camping in all game. You're very limited there. You won't get very many kills there. It's more so a really situational thing if you happen to be spawn trapped back there. Next up, a spot that I haven't seen too many people use, I've seen it every now and then, is right behind this menu right here. Instead of coming around the corner like this, which I see a lot of people doing, and it's really common, somebody will be sitting like right there, or they'll be coming around that corner, that's not a good gunfight for you. Instead, simply jump up here, and there you go. You've got much better cover behind this, although keep in mind, with ballistic weapons, they can still shoot through this, but they'll lose a little bit of bullet damage. So you're not like completely safe by jumping up here. It's just a much better option than like coming around the corner out in the open. Now, while that's a great spot, there's also an excellent counter to that spot as long as you're using a ballistic weapon. So if they happen to get there and you can get over to this pillar right here, if you hop up on this flower bed like this, you can see them through this fish tank right here, and you can shoot through this without losing bullet damage. It's pretty insane. You can pick them off through there, no problem. They'll have no idea what hit them at all. And even if they happen to see you there, if they've got a laser weapon, they can't shoot through it. It'll just bounce right off like that. So if you've got a ballistic weapon, you can jump up here and pick them off from there. Next up, like I was saying, this is a really common spot for people to sit. Sometimes you have snipers or just people with assault rifles just sitting here like all game. I wouldn't recommend doing this all game because, again, you're kind of limiting yourself a little bit. You will get some kills, but not a ton. But a great way to counter them, aside from jumping up here, which I would say they still have the advantage here because they're exposing less of themselves, is with a sniper rifle. I recommend a sniper rifle for this. You can jump up on this X right here and then just kind of strafe around this corner like this. You can see that's the spot right there. And you're barely showing any of yourself, so you can pick them off there, no problem. Now, just in case you weren't aware, some people have been camping back in these areas. I don't know why. You can come back here. It's the old burger town. They can't really see much if they're standing up, or if you crouch, you don't really see much. But just be aware, sometimes people are like hiding back there. Maybe if you're playing Infected or something, that's a really common hiding spot for Infected. Also right over here, I just wanted to point out a wall run that I don't see too many people using, and it can be a very effective wall run, and that is this one up here. It's fairly obvious to most people, but I just don't see enough people taking advantage of it. If you wall run around like this, you'll often take people off guard that are like chilling right here. They're looking down this way, for instance, and if you can snap on a target fast enough from up there, they'll have no idea what hit them. Plus, it's a great way to challenge people if they happen to be camping up on that rooftop there. Maybe you want to check and clear this first, but once it's clear, you jump up on the wall run like this, you're hidden from them until you drop right down to here. And then you can use this for cover and challenge those people here. So I really like using that wall run, and I just don't see too many people using it. Now, if you're coming off spawn this way, and you know people are chilling in this room here, and they're going to be coming through that way, great way to challenge them. You are practically invisible here. If you jump up like this and just look through the plant here, when they come around there, they can't see you at all. You're practically invisible, and you'll be able to pick them off through there, no problem. Now, if you are coming through this room right here, and you come up to this area, and there's people that are chilling behind this like plant bed here where this tree is, if they chill right over here, which is really, really common, or they're chilling over here more likely, if you're coming up to that spot and you see them there, a really cool yet very situational spot. Like, I would be surprised if you could get a kill with this, but it would be so cool if you could. If you come up here and you see there's a guy there, just go prone, and there you go. You can look through this crack and you can pick their head off through there. You'll probably want to use a sniper rifle because if they're moving around at all, it's really hard to track them through that crack. But if you can pick their head off through there, it'll be such a cool kill, and from their perspective, they can't see you at all there. Now again, another spot back here. This seems to be where like most of the spots are on this map. If you got a guy that's camping behind that counter right there, which is really common, and they start spawn trapping you back here, if you can manage to get to this area here before they see you, you can crouch behind here, you're completely hidden to them, and also they can't shoot through this. Stand up, and there you go. You've got a nice way to counter them there. Of course, they can still see a good portion of your body, but it's much better than trying to challenge them out in the open. Now, getting to the middle of the map, this is an amazing sort of route. You can use this as an opening route sometimes if you got something that's really fast, like an SMG or a shotgun, and also if you're using the slide jump technique to beat the guys to this area right here. If you can get to this area before they come out of that doorway, and you know they always come through middle as an opening route, jump up and wall run up here like this, and then just drop down on top of this right here. For an opening route, like as long as you know people aren't going to be coming through here, or you're confident, maybe you're paying attention over here, people will come through their opening route like this. They won't see you because you wall ran above them, and then you landed there. They'll come through like this, and you'll just pick them off in the back, no problem. You just shoot them in the back like that. Now, I wouldn't camp there all game, obviously, because if people are coming through this way, which they often do, you're completely exposed up there, and they'll take you out, and same thing goes for the other way. It's just a great way to counter the people that you know are going to be coming through this room. Now, getting over here, I just wanted to point something out that actually caught me off guard once, and I'm never going to let it happen again. But a lot of times, people will camp up here, and they'll like spawn trap you back in that spot over there. This is exactly where they're looking for you, exactly where they expect you to be. So what I like to do, and what somebody actually did to me, is they jumped up like this, and they shot me as I came through here. It might seem like you're super exposed up there, but nobody looks up there. Like, I'm not looking up there when I'm coming through this area off spawn. I'm looking up here and stuff, but I'm not looking all the way up there. So you might be able to take some people off guard. Like, for one kill, I wouldn't sit up here for too long, but jump up here, pick off your kill, and then jump back down. Now, getting over to this window over here, a lot of people know, but you can see into the cockpit and a little bit into the plane as well, especially if you jump shot a little bit. So if you jump up, you might be able to pick somebody off that's camping there. Just keep in mind, you're super exposed out here, so you got to make sure that that area is clear first. Have a peek, and you might be able to pick a guy off through there. Now, if you've got enemies in these windows here in this control room, and they know that you're under the plane in this area, it can be a little bit of a sketchy situation because they have the height advantage, and they also have good cover there with the windows. Instead, what I like to do, if I know somebody's there, is I just back off to this area here, and you can just shoot through these cracks to shoot through those windows, and also you can see into the doorway that way like that. Now, if enemies are camping all the way on top of the building over there, what you can do from this area here is you can look through this crack right here and pick them off through there. They can't see you at all, you'll be able to pick them off, and if you back off enough, you can also, once again, see a little bit through those windows, although you're kind of limited because you're hitting these things here. Now, finally, right over in this area here, if you're up on the stairs, just a nice little jump spot that you can use. You can use it as a check spot, or you might be able to snipe somebody through there, or even with an assault rifle or something, you might be able to have time to pick your shots off there. But you can easily jump over like this, get a nice clear line of sight on that entire area, and you're relatively safe back here. You only really have to worry about people coming through there, or directly coming through this building here. So, there we have it. That's going to wrap it up for Maps Exposed on Terminal. I know it wasn't a ton of spots, but really, Enya and I went all over the map here, and those are the only, non-obvious spots we were able to find. I'd like to know in the comment section below, which one of the maps would you like me to cover next? And keep in mind, I've already covered quite a few of them, and I will leave a link to the playlist down below if you missed any of those episodes. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.